Now to the latest on coronavirus here in the state of Ohio, as we see our numbers jumping back up today. Over 20,000 new cases reported and 689 new hospitalizations in just the last 24 hours. However, despite today's numbers, COVID cases in Cuyahoga County are dropping from early January's peak. And it's welcome news from county officials today. Laura Queso breaks down what this could mean for the future of the pandemic.
Thankfully, our case numbers are continuing to drop from that peak around the first of the year at almost the same rate that they rose.
It's welcome news from Cuyahoga County's health commissioner.
Omicron has burned through the population very quickly among those that were exposed.
According to information from the Ohio Hospital Association, COVID hospitalizations in Northeast Ohio are down 24% in the last week.
We kind of hit the surge earlier than the rest of the state. And so it makes sense that we would then be showing signs that we're coming out before the rest of the state would.
The county's testing positivity rate is at 17%. That's roughly half of where it was when Omicron was hitting the area hardest in early January. But still, the COVID case rate is 8 times what the CDC calls high transmission. Dr. Amy Edwards with UH Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital says pediatric hospitalizations are on a downward trend, too.
So it's a little too early to say that this is the beginning of the end.
It's too early to say that this is the beginning of the end. I certainly think that 2022 will probably be that end at some point, but whether it's early in 2022 with this Omicron surge or later with another final surge that does then get us out of the pandemic, it's hard to say.
Optimistic, yes, words we want to hear. But Allan says he still worries about the stress COVID is taking on our hospitals, and there's one way out.
And vaccination is always and will be the best way out of this pandemic.
Laura Queso, 3 News.